Automate boldly, but think agentic. The idea and the thought behind is actually you have to think like an agent, automate boldly so you can save a lot of time and become more efficient there. Talking about the automation and the efficiency here, let's have a quick deep dive into the trend there. First of all, I was just doing the comparison of what's the actual trending tool when it's come to low code, no code are there in the market available, and I came across some interesting insight there. And you can clearly see from the insight point of view that the insight is valid for the worldwide and from past 12 months, which is a huge thing to consider. Why? Because you can see that the automation is changing the industry. And on the next slide, you will see a lot of statistical point of view based on the let's say LLM on ChatGPT, Gemini, and all the research tool which I have used to compound that specific insight there. You will see that anyway. But if you are talking about the major stuff there, and at the moment, skill will become obsolete. But if you are talking about the market trend, you have to get in touch with the skill point of view. I mean, not get in touch. You have to upskill yourself with the market so you don't stay behind. And that's a huge thing to say here, I would say. And if we are talking about that perspective, then always the automation matters. And why automation matters today, let me share with you some of the market trends. And by 2025, I mean that statistical stuff which has been done anyway this year. So by the end of 2025, organization will adopt AI by 80%, and that is happening in the real market. I'm mainly talking from my experience point of view in the Europe even, and Europe is a bit behind. If we are talking just in Europe, that okay, they are being very quick when it's come to an AI part of it. How quick and rapid they could be in the other states, not state, rather the continents like USA and all the others. Also, the growth compound annual growth rate, you can see that the companies are having exponentially big 10.7% every year. They would be growing within AI. That's a huge market signal that we have to automate things today, or we have to at least start automating things. So majority of the businesses expect positive return within first year. I mean, there are two things: expectation and the reality. So currently the market is expecting to have the quick returns and quick wins based on the automation, and it is actually a huge enabler for that. I would definitely have to watch for that. But in general, that's a huge thing to consider. If businesses are considering automation, that means there are things required in the market, and you have to upskill yourself on the other side of it as well. I'm not here to scare you out, but just trying to say that okay, why automation matters nowadays. First of all, human can take 10 days to complete the task, but AI can run 24 by 7 at very extremely cheap cost, and that could be done at the cost of pennies. So operations can be optimized and automated. Definitely that will lead us to have the cost reduction, since we are not paying a lot. The talent which we will be having inside the organization, we can leverage that talent for some other let's say pain points where AI is not that powerful yet. However, in the future they might be having an AI at those pain points as well. But on the other side, if the competitors are not using and you are using that, then you are definitely ahead of the curve, and you could take a lot of advantages. So digital transformation is, by the way, nowadays the necessity. There's no workaround for that. It's a necessity. You would have to actually go with that, live with that, and grow with that. Having said that, I'm just going to close this one. So next thought would be, I will be diving deeper into the playlist, which would be the N8N. How exactly, what is N8N? What exactly are the basics for that? Step by step I will be diving deep for that tool. So just in case if you are more interested into it, please click on the subscribe button, just in case if you don't miss anything, and I'll keep you posted just in case if you have anything extra to add as a wish there, please try to also leave as a comment. I'll be happy to consider that one as well. Thank you. Have a lovely day.